Well, I'm Steven. I'm here with my good friend here, Cole.
Yo.
And we went to go see Shazam. We actually saw it together. We actually don't go see movies together a lot, but we were actually both there.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty cool. And we decided we'd do a movie review. I've always wanted to do a movie review video, and I just never really have. So I think it's about time.
Yeah, we always talk about movies anyway.
Yeah. So I think it's just time that it happens. Now the whole world can see, instead of just like a couple people. They gave us this cool, they gave us comics with it too. They bought IMAX tickets and we got comics. Mm-hmm. So that was kind of neat. So, yeah, I enjoyed it though.
Oh yeah.
Did you enjoy it?
Oh yeah, I loved it.
Yeah.
It was a great time.
Yeah, I did too. I enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I was, actually. I don't know why. I remember watching the first trailer and not being very stoked about it at all.
Yeah, I was actually in a similar boat, honestly. Like, I was like, it looks fun, but it almost looks like it's trying too hard on the comedy stuff.
Yeah, it almost looks like it's just gonna be a full-on comedy, like, no action. Like, almost like, I remember just the scene when he was doing the floss. That almost said, I'm not watching it because of that.
It's like, oh, that's too much. You've gone too far.
But, I don't know. I liked it a lot.
Yeah, it had more of an edge to it than I expected it to.
Yeah, I don't know. I remember, the first, I guess I'm not going to say what happened, but the first, within, maybe 15 minutes, it was, a really dark movie. Mm-hmm. I remember, almost, I kind of don't like this, because I thought it was supposed to be fun.
You thought it was going to be fun, and it doesn't open like that.
It's like, oh, this is a DC movie, actually.
Yeah, it doesn't really open like that.
Yeah.
Well, that's definitely still there.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's definitely more of an edge to it, and I was like, I didn't expect this to be like this.
So I'm for real.
And ultimately, I think it was a very good thing.
Yeah, I do too. I think it was cool that it was it had both in it instead of just doing one. Mm-hmm.
They make each other better.
Yeah.
Because it can go back and forth. Like, oh, it's really funny. And then all of a sudden it's really, really dark. And
you're just like, oh no.
Makes the stakes actually feel real.
Yeah, I know. I remember the part, man, I don't know. The spoiler warning might have to happen faster than I thought.
The cast was really, really good.
I think it was too.
Zachary Levi kills it. I mean, dude, I don't really know him from very much, honestly. I haven't really watched Chuck, which is the thing he's most famous from.
Mm-hmm. I remember you were home the night when we watched the Psych movie. But did you watch it with us? Mm-hmm. No, he was in it. He was like the villain, I guess, in it. He ended up not being the villain. He got killed off right before. He wasn't the villain. But he was really funny.
Yeah.
And I know he's Did you say Tangled? Is that what you just said? I know
He's
Flynn Rider.
He is Flynn and Tangled. I forgot about that.
Yeah,
but he's really good in that.
Yeah. And I think my dad's outside. But
he's coming inside. Hello?
Hello?
How's it going?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the little kid's name? Jack Dylan something. Jack Dylan. Freddie. The kid who played Freddie.
Oh, he's really good. He's hilarious.
He was in It. That's what I've seen him in.
I haven't seen It, actually.
It? Yeah.
So I've never seen this
kid before. I remember him being so funny in that movie. And I remember when he got cast, I thought he was supposed to be
Billy Batson
though. I remember when he first got cast, I thought he was, and I was super excited.
Yeah. Well, he's great as the
Freddie.
Too knowledgeable, thinks too much of himself, but also disabled.
Yeah, and he's kind of the comic relief guy, I guess, kind of. And their dad. I remember their dad. I like their dad.
Oh, the whole family was great.
Yeah.
But the dad's hilarious. Even though he didn't have that much to do.
He didn't really have so much to say. I remember the part where he said something like, "I'm gonna get hurt" or something like that. It was really funny.
Yeah, and the power gets knocked out, and he was putting lights on the Christmas tree.
Yeah.
And he's and the wife yells, I was like, "What did you do?" He's like, I was screwing a bulb. And the whole house exploded.
Damn. Yeah. I remember the kid, I don't remember what his name was, but he didn't say anything for the longest time. I was wondering if he was going to be a silent character the whole movie.
Yeah, he doesn't have much. He's very much, even when they introduce him, he's like, "Say hi to Billy." He's like, just nod.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, well, that's him.
And the kid that was playing the video games when they first got home, he was funny.
Oh, yeah.
He was
stereotypical gamer kid.
Yeah. Playing get dark outside.
Why are we talking about playing video games after dark? It's dark.
Yeah. And then I like the. Oh, man, there's something else I was gonna say about the cast. I thought there was somebody else.
The villain, maybe?
Maybe so. You said he was the villain in something else. I heard you say before.
Yeah. What's his name? Mark Strong. He's the villain in the first Sherlock Holmes movie.
Okay.
And he was Sinestro in Green Lantern. He didn't have like a big part in that, but they were clearly setting him up for the sequel.
Yeah, I remember that part.
So they didn't really go anywhere. But he looked great as Sinestro.
Yeah, he did.
So that's cool. He gets to still be a bad guy.
He was good though. I liked him a lot.
And they give him a lot of backstory, which is I think helpful.
Yeah, it seems like he is in it quite a bit, like the villain himself. Yeah, and I guess it opens up with him, like, and it's really cool. Yeah, and the action was really good to me.
Yeah. A lot of the action's played for comedy because
I
mean a lot of it's like testing out the superhero powers. I mean that's all the stuff that's in the trailers.
Yeah,
it's all like testing out powers and making YouTube videos about it.
It's like really funny. I remember there's like a scene at the end where someone like grabs his cape and it goes all in slow motion and like his face is like, oh no, and like there's the flying scene where he's trying to fly and he can't.
Which fist is it?
Which fist is it?
Superman style. I don't know how to do it.
Yeah, I mean, I think it is my favorite DC movie right now. At least my opinion right now, it is. But I mean, especially out of the DCU.
Yeah, out of like the current run, that they're all like in the same universe, whatever. I think it's definitely my favorite one.
Yeah, like I don't know. I'm trying to think of one like I don't know if I'd rather watch. Maybe it's just because it's new too. But I don't know. I'm trying to think of something I'd rather watch over it. I don't know if I like
it better than like the Dark Knight movies, just because I love Christopher Nolan stuff.
Yeah,
but it's very different than those two.
Yeah, it's very different.
Yeah, I don't know. It's right up there. It's real solid.
It was. I agree. Yeah. I think. All right. Yeah, I think it's time to talk about spoilers.
Yeah, I think we should.
I think it's kind of hard to say a whole lot about.
Yeah, there's some stuff we can't really talk about until you.
Spoiler warnings.
So
just up with like
spoilers. Shazam spoilers.
Shazam spoilers now.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, the thing at the end with their whole family turning into superheroes.
That was the coolest thing.
Did you know?
I didn't know in advance.
You didn't?
But like it was something I'd watched some videos just about Shazam like lore stuff. So I knew that was a thing that did happen at some point. But when it's actually like about to happen, I was like, oh yeah. This is gonna happen and it's gonna be amazing.
I remember Nathaniel telling me at one point like he said that there was like a lot of kids that made up Shazam. I don't know if that's like a certain comic.
I think that is in one of the comics, and I know that was in one of the animated movies. I think it was it's Flashpoint Paradox, where it's like the alternate universe, everything, and like there's like a group of kids and they all like Captain Planet like hands together, and then Shazam, and they become Shazam like as one thing. So,
that's neat.
And they do the similar thing in this, only they each become their own hero, like Power Ranger style.
Yeah, definitely, because they all have their own color and everything.
Yeah, they're all their own color, and they all become adult size, like super strong. And it seemed like they each had their own, like they could all do everything a little bit. But they were like each focused
on one power. The thing I noticed was that the girl didn't have one. Did you notice that? Was her name Mary?
Yeah, the older girl.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Her do anything.
Yeah, I think she got the least to do in that final like fight.
She was just like tangled in the vines the whole time.
Yeah, maybe she's like getting the smarts or like the wisdom thing.
Oh yeah.
Because like it's supposed to be like the wisdom of Solomon, the strength of Hercules. Yeah. That's all.
Yeah. I can't remember all of it.
The speed of Hermes, I think. So it's like maybe they're each getting one of those like as a focus. So maybe she got the wisdom, which kind of sucks as far as like looks cool, but maybe she'd be the one like leading them.
The other day, I guess it was like last week sometime, I went into not Hot Topic, GameStop looking for a pop, and I saw the Freddy pop, I guess, because I remember seeing a blue suit, and I remember going, what in the world is this? Like, I didn't know if it was from the movie or whatever.
Oh, it was him. It was him with the costume.
It was him in the costume. So I was like, when the thing was happening, I remember him saying that there was 7 chairs, and then I remember putting together at some point in the movie that's how many siblings there were. But I thought they were like setting something up for like a sequel or something. But then
whenever he has the realization about it,
then he's like,
oh,
you're like, oh,
puts the staff out, all hands on deck, which I think was a cool tie-in with their like family ritual, prayer. That was really cool.
I thought, because then like I remember like after they say Billy first,
he's like, say my name. He's like, Billy. Nothing happens. Like no. The wizard name.
Yeah, and they're like Shazam. And they're like slow motion, smoke, like lights. It was
all of
so
them.
Cool.
I'm so happy they kept that out of the trailers. Like they kept a lot of stuff out of the trailers, which I'm really impressed by. Because like I said, the trailers didn't really like super sell me on it. I was still gonna see it just because I see most super movies when they come out anyway.
Same.
But
But
keeping that out of the trailers and keeping most of the villain stuff out of the trailers too.
I was honestly really surprised talking about the villain. I was surprised that his dad. I was surprised to see that his dad lived through that car accident. I
Yeah,
figured he died.
I thought he died too. Then when he's there, when they go to the boardroom and he's there, I was like, oh, he's still alive.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he's not much for much longer. And then they show he was paralyzed, I guess.
Yeah, he was like messed up from the waist down in a wheelchair and everything.
And in that scene as well, like the guy, I was talking about like the PG-13 thing. They showed the guy like, almost just take the guy's head off.
Yeah, there's
They
several.
cut the scene
They
real
cut
fast.
it just so that it's not like, it reminds me of like Jurassic Park,
Yeah.
like where it's like you're not really getting gore so much, but you're seeing people getting eaten,
Yeah.
like literally, and it's pretty brutal. It was way more brutal on that stuff than I expected it to be.
Yeah, and then just throwing the other guy out the window.
Yeah.
He's like, he's just like,
Whoa! And even like we said, how the movie opens, we start off with Savannah, the villain, as a kid.
yeah.
And he gets the whole transported to the wizard thing and tested, just like Shazam, like Billy ends up doing. And I think that was really cool because in the trailers they show the whole sequence of Billy going.
Oh, Billy, yeah.
And so you see him getting it in a car instead of in the train. It's like, oh wait, what's going on here?
Yeah.
This is weird.
Yeah, then it shows like the other lady, she's in, I guess like in her room or something. It's like in her closet. on
Yeah,
that
yeah. It's like,
video.
it seems like it's just like if you're like alone-ish and like it's just a door of some kind. I don't know. They don't really explain it.
Yeah. Do you know that I saw it later, but the guy, I kind of thought it looked like him, but that guy, he's in Captain Marvel. He's the guy, the Shazam guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's what's his name? Korath the Pursuer, because he was in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah,
too,
yeah. It's cool. He's in both
Captain
the
Marvel.
Captain Marvel movies, which is pretty sweet. And he gets to be the wizard, which is pretty sweet.
As to like in Guardians of the Galaxy, he says like one line or whatever.
Yeah, he doesn't have very much to do in those movies, unfortunately. He's got a good voice and presence about him.
Yeah.
So he's the wizard, and he looks like he's got the crazy beard and hair and everything.
And he's also not the only one from Marvel, because Zachary Levi was in Thor.
Mm-hmm.
He was in Thor. Yeah.
Yeah, he was the second version of
I can't think of the guy's
the
name.
one of the Warriors 3.
The blonde guy, yeah.
The guy with like the rapier sword. And
I don't even know if he says anything in Ragnarok. He just kind of like gets killed.
yeah, I don't know if he might have like one line before
He might yell
before he gets
or
stabbed.
something.
and
He's like,
killed.
and like, oh, it falls.
Oh, but now he gets his own movie, and it's wonderful.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we're talking about the Superman thing.
That was. Did you hear the reasoning why that happened like that?
No.
Okay. Well, what happens is that the very end, Shazam or whatever you're gonna call it, Captain Marvel, comes to meet Freddy at the school lunch like he promised he would earlier in the movie, and he also says he's like, I brought another guy too,
Yeah.
and in walks Superman, but you only see him from the neck
Yeah.
down, so you don't see his face. But it's very clearly the Man of Steel style suit.
Yeah, it's the suit for sure.
What I heard was that they were trying to get Henry Cavill to come in and be it, but the scheduling didn't work out because they were only able to film at that school for like a certain number of days or something while they were on holiday, I guess.
Oh, probably so.
And Henry Cavill couldn't make it because he was busy doing something else.
Mission Impossible, maybe.
Maybe. I'm not sure exactly what happened.
He might have had a mustache. Maybe that's the whole thing with the cut.
Maybe. I don't know. But whatever. He was busy and he couldn't make it, so they're clever about it and they just show it from the neck down.
I kind of thought once the credits roll and it was very like Shazam pranking all the just like people. I kind of thought he'd draw a mustache on Superman at one point or something.
That would have been great if they had done that.
Yeah, because everyone would be like, oh, haha, that's real funny. But yeah, I didn't read about that.
Yeah, I heard about that. I was like, oh, that's kind of a shame that he couldn't have actually been there, but I think it worked out as a funny joke.
Yeah, and it just shows that it's tie-in, that they are trying to tie things in. But I think I also heard that they're not. They're trying to tie things in, but they're also trying not to.
Yeah, they're trying not to rely on that nearly as much. Whereas, Batman v Superman is its own movie, but it's also like setting up Justice League. It's got so many things connected, and this one's just like, if it's connecting it, it's like it's a joke.
Yeah,
because you got the Superman thing and you got the Aquaman thing at the very end.
The Aquaman thing at the very end is awesome. Yeah, it's like the second after credit scene.
Yeah, it's just the joke one.
I actually I saw it again yesterday with Nick. Nick and Nathaniel had not seen it yet, so we went after church yesterday, straight from church, and we were gonna be late to church too, and Nick's like, "Is there another one?" I was like, "Yes, there's another church scene." So, dude, it's gonna be funny though. It's so funny. And like we watched it, and it happens, and I start laughing, and Nick's just like, "Dude."
I mean, it doesn't really. It's just a joke.
I don't know if you've seen Aquaman though.
It's funny.
You know, if you haven't seen Aquaman, you know what they're talking about because he's doing the show. He's like, you know, like commands a whole fish army or whatever. Like,
oh yeah,
it's not that cool. I just think it's funny.
It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool
because Aquaman was kind of a joke, and then his movie took off, and now they're just kind of making him a joke again. They decided to make him a joke again.
Yeah, I think once they actually like meets him, probably won't be a joke anymore.
Yeah. Do you think they'll ever come up with a name for him in the movies, or do you think they
I
can't?
don't know. Like,
I don't know. We talked about it, but I don't know if like they can. Like,
I mean, maybe he's had other names in the comics that I just don't know about, or they can give him
use
like Captain Thunder or something.
There's a Thundercrack.
Captain Sparkle Fingers.
Yeah, and the Red Cyclone. I guess like that sounds like a name, but like
that's like Red Tornado.
Kind of dumb. Yeah.
It's like Red Tornado, which is actually a hero.
Actually a hero.
So,
yeah, that's what I thought of too. When he said that, I pictured Red Tornado from Justice.
Yeah, I think he needs a name, and he can't go by Shazam because that's like how his powers work. So I really don't know what they're gonna do with that.
Yeah, I don't know.
And it kind of bugs me because in Captain Marvel, the Marvel movie, it's called Captain Marvel, but they never call her Captain Marvel in the whole movie. And then this movie comes out, and they can't call him Captain Marvel, even though he's the original Captain Marvel.
Yeah,
it's complicated.
There's some copyright stuff there. And, yeah, I remember yesterday, and I remember watching it the first time. The worm thing, you looked him up. The worm from the second or the first credit scene.
Yeah,
is Mr.
Mind.
Mr. Mind.
He's this evil alien worm mastermind. He's like this little caterpillar.
Yeah. I couldn't understand. Did he say he named the gods or he made the gods at the end? I couldn't understand what he said.
I don't remember. It wasn't clear what he said.
He kind of sounds like the Stream or Ghostface though. When he's got that robotic type.
He kind of reminds me of like the Brain in Teen Titans.
Yeah, that's
what he kind of sounded like. Just like a generic voice modulator thing. Because I heard that the director voiced him.
Oh, that's cool.
In that. So
that's cool.
But it's like, it doesn't sound like a person. It sounds like a computer.
Yeah.
Like you will destroy them.
They're kind of like Arnim Zola and the Winter Soldier. His voice is kind of like that.
Yeah, similar thing.
Yeah. So the director was the little Easter eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess I didn't really catch a whole Easter eggs except for all the shirts that Freddy was wearing.
Yeah, it's like they live in a world where the Justice League is real, and that there's merchandise for them everywhere.
Yeah, in the toy shop,
they're like throwing Batman toys at the bad guys. Like, get him, Batman!
All the Playmobil, just like all the Playmobil brand like Batman things. I did notice. Have you seen the movie Big with Tom Hanks?
No, I haven't, but I read about that.
The piano thing. Yeah. I remember seeing that. I remember watching it as a little kid. I don't think I've ever seen the whole thing, but I think it's on the case of the movie. Is him standing on a piano, and I know the plot of the movie is him like. He's like a kid for some reason gets older. So when they were running like a piano,
it's like a wish thing.
And is it a wish?
I don't know. I haven't seen it. But he becomes older, and then he like helps run like a toy business. I think.
I don't even
because he's actually like a kid, so he knows what kids want, so it's like super successful.
I remember I was little, and I think they started swearing it and all that. My dad took it off.
Makes sense.
That's why I remember him becoming big. I think I remember something about piano. So I remember watching that, wondering if that was a big thing.
It totally is.
I saw it on Instagram later that it was.
It's cool.
It's the little like the tune thing that they play, I guess, when they're running on it. Just boom, 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 and that runs through the.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
Yeah, and the part with when he's like in the dressing room, I just need a few minutes.
I'm just being here for a minute.
Just
crash through the walls.
And the scene. I read this. Did you read this? The comic they gave you?
I haven't.
There's a lot of it. It's actually all of it was in the movie. Like the whole scene when they're like in the park and the lady's getting robbed. That's in that.
That's cool.
Yeah, I like that scene a lot. I like the part when he tells the guy like get woke, man, or something like that. Like he's talking like a kid would now.
Yeah.
Like hear superheroes say something like that. It's just kind of weird.
Oh yeah, it's great seeing him this giant kid
and all
trying to be an adult.
All the like catchphrases he tries to come up with, like the "Let there be light" when he does the Dr. Pepper thing. Yeah. I wonder if he's on the Dr. Pepper cans. That seemed like that was there for like
may have been
quite a bit. Yeah.
May have been.
I think
he's like doing like the show. He's like lightning in my hands.
Dun, 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 yeah. Was that the Eye of the Tiger?
Yeah.
Dun, dun,
In the reference Rocky, they said the steps where Rocky like ran up.
Oh yeah. I know. I like. Yeah, Rocky trained so hard to get up here now.
It's a great view.
I like the my favorite. I don't know if it's my favorite part. It might be the part where I laughed the hardest at though. Is when they finally got the beer and they drink it, then
they
walk out with candy.
It's candy and beef jerky and just all the junk food you could possibly want. And then, but before that, even whenever the robbers are there and they shoot him, and it's like you bullet him here. He's like, but wait, we don't know if it's just a suit or if it's you. Shoot him in the face! He's like, shoot me in the face! Wait. Then they shoot him in the face and it totally works. Yeah. It's like, it kind of tickles.
I saw like a thing where they compared him to Jimmy Fallon. He kind of looks like Jimmy Fallon.
No, I can see it.
Yeah, like I don't know. Like when I watched it the second time though, I thought about it the whole time. Like he kind of looks like Jimmy Fallon.
It's like Jimmy Fallon's like more handsome brother or something.
Yeah.
It was funny. It was intense in places when it needed to be.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of another real the thing with his mom. The way that turned out to be, I was not expecting at all. I was wondering why she didn't look for him because he got lost. He got lost when he was younger, and that he was a foster kid. Really, is what the plot was. Yeah. He was trying to find his mom. He eventually finds his mom, and like she basically just tells him, "Oh yeah, I saw you run away, and you know."
And I left you because I was like 17 and didn't know what I was going to be doing anyway.
That was one part I didn't like though. Like, she did not look 17. In that scene, she looks like she's still like in her.
Yeah, and I wonder if she was 17 when she had him, or if she was 17 right then.
Because he was like 4 then, I think.
Yeah, because he was definitely older. Like I don't know. It wasn't clear, so maybe not. Maybe she was more like 20-ish then.
Maybe so. But I was like, when it went back to the scene, like she does not look 17. Like I'm 19. Like,
and when he was like. He's like, what, 14 or 15 in the movie? And he's like the same height as her in the scene when it meets her again.
Maybe even taller.
Yeah.
But he's like,
oh, man.
Yeah, because they ask him, they say, like, how old are you? He's like, basically 15. Which is something kids say. I remember doing that too. I remember like in the scene where Savannah's got them all kidnapped. And like, what are you waiting for? Or something like, boom, right there in the background. He's like, that. He turns around and you just see like the symbol glowing.
They have a lot of cool moments with that. Like when he jumps off the top of the building. I mean, it was in the trailers, but it's still great.
He's like rockets.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, I just think it's funny the super speed thing. When he first finds out he has super speed, because like the girl is getting robbed, and he's like
boom, just like smashes the guy.
Freddie goes, I was going to tell him, come on, go do something. Like you're a big superhero now. Yeah, the part when Freddie's all whatever about his phone, he's got 911 there. When he first finds him out,
it's like, you gotta prove it to me.
I just one click on the button.
You could be a supervillain and read my mind.
Yeah. So you think they're gonna do a sequel? You think? I bet it gets greenlit.
Absolutely. Fast. Actually, I think I just saw something that they were already moving forward, like getting it written and stuff. So.
Oh wow, that's fast. And there's the Black Adam thing. I saw that The Rock, I think, was on a live video or something. He was just talking about it.
I actually watched part of that. He said he expected the Black Adam movie, I think, to be filming within next year sometime. Yeah. So
I remember they said that. He kind of made it sound like he was running the whole show. The part with did you watch that part? He said, yeah, I met with him, I told him, we gotta make these 2 separate movies.
I can't do 2 origin stories in one movie,
Yeah, The Rock.
They do tease the origin of Black Adam in the first movie.
That's true. Yeah, I caught that the second time a lot more. I remember you telling me about it the first time.
Yeah, because like the wizard gives him like the origin story of why he's like that, and like this like fairy dust stuff, and the original guy they gave the powers to turned bad. Like, oh, that's Black Adam. That's got to be Black Adam.
Yeah, I noticed that he did that to Billy though, but he didn't do that to anybody else. But
I think
Billy's the last resort.
Yeah, he was giving it to Billy no matter what. Yeah, he's like, I'm out of time. This is gotta happen.
Shazam.
Everyone else, he was like giving them the test first, and then he was gonna give them the full plan if it worked out.
Yeah, I don't know. It was really good though. I think I don't know what I like out of 10. Probably, it's way up there for me. Like, I'd say like 8.5 at least.
Yeah, I'd say it's 8.5, 9 out of 10. Pretty easily.
9, like
pretty easily.
Because I don't have too many dislikes about it, like at all. I'm trying to think of one, and
no, not really.
It was
just real fun. It was funny. The action was cool. It surprised me in a lot of places.
Yeah, I think the biggest surprise is just that it was like I just really liked it. Like I remember like watching Aquaman. It was okay. And I was like, no, I liked Aquaman. But then like this one, I was like, I came out like, I love that movie actually.
Yeah.
Like
The further it went, like especially when we got to the final act, whenever they all became, she was like, this is amazing. What
this
are
is
you doing?
you know, like I don't know, like the lair part. Like this is our lair now.
It's like, oh yeah.
And like I don't know, I think it'd be almost kind of weird though. I like cause like Shazam, I guess like now, if he knows he has them all the time, it'd almost be like a team movie now. The sequel could be instead of like Shazam.
For sure.
So maybe like that would like help with the no name thing. Maybe they like make a name for the team.
Something like that, yeah.
Maybe
I
like
do that.
Shazam and Super Buddy.
I think they're known as like the Marvel family.
The Marvel family
in the comics,
family.
but you can't really do that now because Marvel. It's complicated.
And they're based off gods. And so are Thor, but those are two different type of things. Those are like Norse mythology and like
and Greek mythology. I think
mythology,
it's Hercules and Zeus and all that is Greek mythology.
No, I don't know.
But the wisdom of Solomon, that's biblical.
Yeah, that's true. That is biblical. The wisdom of Solomon.
It's like it kind of doesn't fit in with the rest of them.
I think it was Nathaniel told me yesterday that in the comics at some point Shazam like grabs Superman and yells Shazam and like kills him that way.
Well, he does that one of the demons in this.
Yeah, was it on?
He like gets him on top of him. He's like, gotcha.
Which one was it? It's the one, the
Envy.
final one.
It was
Envy.
Yeah.
Dude, those monsters though.
Dude, they were scary and they looked really good.
The one that had the four arms.
It was
that
Greed.
I guess Greed because he's grabbing
stuff.
things.
Yeah.
And then I guess Lust is probably with the vines. Is my guess.
Yeah, and Gluttony was like a big fat one, and
Big,
his
like,
whole
stomach
stomach opened
opens
up.
up.
It's disgusting. Like, I didn't need to see that. I really didn't need to see that, but it's awesome.
Anger or rage? Is it
Wrath.
rage? Wrath. Yeah, Wrath is like jacked.
Yeah, the one of them was like a gargoyle.
Yeah, the flying one. Yeah, I was trying to figure out who he was.
Maybe Pride.
Pride, maybe.
I don't know. I didn't. They don't really make them. Like, some of them are obvious what they are, but the other one's like, I'm not sure exactly. Like, you don't really see Envy until the very end.
Yeah, he's ugly too.
Yeah,
like, he was like.
Well, that's what they say. He's like the small like runt one that doesn't really come out to fight.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's like one scene like they almost looked like they were supposed to be like 3D or like they had like a haze to them. Did you notice that? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, but I was impressed how good they looked.
Yeah,
because a lot of times the CGI monster stuff doesn't necessarily look as good, but they looked really good.
I thought there were a couple parts in this movie like some of the CGI was like not the best.
Yeah, some of it's not the
But,
best, but like that stuff, I was like, it worked
Yeah.
because that stuff's hard to do sometimes.
And you said it had like half the budget that Aquaman had, right?
I think so.
So like,
It's crazy.
I mean,
They used it well.
they did. Because I feel like a lot of it they didn't have to use too much on. Like a lot of the school stuff.
Yeah, a lot of the school stuff and the family stuff.
Yeah.
I
I guess they had to pay for one of those Ford Raptors that they dropped out of the sky. I was like,
I don't think it's gonna buff out.
I don't think that's gonna buff out. Yeah.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
And they didn't kill the villain.
Yeah.
Like, they've done that in both Aquaman and Shazam now. That they've not killed the villains off, which is something that the early Marvel movies did a lot.
Yeah, that's something that Marvel could work on. I guess that's about all I got to say about it.
Yeah,
I'm trying to
that's all that's coming to mind at the moment.
I recommend it. That's what I'm just trying to say.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, like, even if the trailers aren't like doing it for you, I'd give it a shot.
Yeah, this is supposed to do it for you. You're supposed to go watch it because
like my brother, he wasn't interested in it at all. I was like,
I know. I heard him talking about it the other night.
And I was like, I'll be honest, like I felt the same way kind of beforehand. He's just more burnt out on the stuff. I'm like,
yeah, he said he was
probably be surprised. So.
He's better get out of his burnt out superhero phase before Endgame comes out. I guess that's all I got.
Think so.
Until next time, I guess.
Shazam.
Shazam.